Hi guys, it's Stephen here from James Glenn Car Sales with episode 14 of the James Glenn Car Review, and today I am not alone. We have Gary.
Hello.
Who has kindly donated or lent us his incredible TrackHawk. We'll be out in the car very soon, but first of all, let's take a wee look around. So I think we'll start off with the brakes. Now, not only are these brakes absolutely massive, but they're also floating. So inside here we've got a little spring. This gives you a wee idea of just how serious this is. We've got a massive Brembo brake caliper, but also look at the camber. You know, it's not quite track day camber, but that is enormous, an enormous amount of camber for an SUV. But standing beside this thing and looking at it, you know there's something going on, but you would never for a moment think that this thing packs 707 brake horsepower. You get a naturally aspirated model with just a shade over 500, but with the addition of the ginormous supercharger, that brings things up to a much more interesting 707. So that's basically the walk around. I'm not going to take you in any closer on that because it's absolutely filthy, and everybody just wants to see what it's like to drive. So let's go on with it. Strap in, Gary, you ready?
Yep, ready. Just camera shy.
Great stuff. Okay, let's go. How you doing, guys? Stephen here from James Glenn Car Sales, and I am not alone today. I have Gary.
Hello.
Gary has generously given us a loan of his absolutely wild Grand Cherokee TrackHawk. Oh, van coming. It's okay, we're driving, we'll get better, Gary, I promise. I have had the pleasure of driving a naturally aspirated, or a normally aspirated, however you would like to see it, SRT8 300C actually, and in one of these. Now that car had a 6.1 HEMI, is that right, Gary?
Yep.
And on this, it's got a massive supercharger bolted onto the top of it. So essentially what we're driving is a Jeep with a Hellcat engine in it, producing 707 brake horsepower. We reckon, what did we reckon the total figure was?
800 newton meters.
800 newton meters. And I'm not quite sure what it is in our money, UK money, but in good old American poundage, it's £5,300. I've had a few miles in it, just coming out airdrie. The performance is breathtaking, there's no other way to say it, and we shall demonstrate that for you in this video. Won't we, Gary?
Yep.
See how enthusiastic he is. So Gary, if you can make sure we're in all the right modes.
Sport, yep, and then up to you if you're paddle shift or...
Yeah, no, we'll use the paddle shifts. Now what I've noticed already is the paddle shifts they've got, see the wee buttons at the bottom? What do they do?
That's for your volume over there, and there for changing the channel.
And back here?
Aye.
Right, so right next to where you would downshift, you can change the channel on the radio, which is a wee bit odd. The paddles are quite short, but once you get to know where they are, your fingers fall into place. So we're on a nice wee straight. Let's get it down into second. You hear the supercharger already? Let's go. See, you made it, but not shifting up quick enough, Gary. Now applying the enormous brakes. They're like 15-inch discs. They're floating discs as well, which when you look in by the wheels, you've actually got like a wee spring to show that the discs are floating. That's to help the discs stop from warping. It allows them to expand and contract. Anyway, this isn't an educational programme about brakes. Let's just shut up and listen to this Hellcat engine shove all this weight down this country road. The fact that you can hear the supercharger with any throttle application is just wild. This is the loudest intake I've ever heard in a supercharged car in my life. And then you've got that. Serious driving face engaged. How we doing, Gary?
I'm alright, fine.
The gears are really closely stacked, which is dead satisfying. You just want to keep pulling the gears, and the shifts themselves are so mechanical. Like, really, really direct, but farm out the back there. The downshifts, full throttle. I'm not looking at the speed. Too busy looking at where we're going. Gary, this, I wouldn't say it hides its weight, but it definitely manages its weight.
Yeah.
Eh? This is absolutely wild. You know, the thing is, see if you're looking to buy one of these, it's not like I'm going to buy one of these or, because there isn't anything else after the or.
No.
It's you're either going to buy one of these or you aren't.
Aye. Yep.
Isn't it? What fuel do you think we've used? Let's just not think about that for a minute. There's a nice wee left-right bit down here. Here it is. Camber nice and feel it.
Yep.
That is absolutely mind-blowing. Should we talk about the ride comfort in the cabin now?
The what?
Said you were talking about the ride comfort in the cabin now. No, do you know something? Nothing else matters.
Nah, it's special, isn't it?
I really don't think we could have come down there much quicker in it, even if a car weighed half as much. And there's no brake fade.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't like, it was not a seriously demanding stretch the road, stretch the road that for brakes, because it flows nice. That's why we came out this way.
Mm-hmm.
But you just want to keep driving it. If your bank balance,
It's addictive.
if the bank balance allows for it. I mean, guys, listen, that this is like 15% throttle. It just constantly talks to you. And then when you start leaning on it more and more and more, the back end just starts to bellow out that massive boosted V8 voice.
Yep.
We hear it again.
If you check your fuel flick down that way, you'll tell you on that.
I'll let you press
Right
it.
up.
I'll let you press the buttons.
It'll tell you what we've done miles per gallon.
What, since we started up?
13.3 average.
I don't think that's that bad. My old Evo used to do 14 on a good day.
Mm-hmm.
And this has got heated seats, cooled seats, banging audio.
Yep.
You know, you can fit everything you could possibly imagine in here, along with your wife and your kids. And then drop them off, and then go out and drive like the way we've just driven. You know, which, wow. Give it another wee blast up.
Aye, feel free.
Is that okay?
Aye, yeah.
Just get a
Do a launch if you want, if you've got a road for a launch.
Do a launch.
Aye.
Guys, what a gent, what a gent. I think, yeah, I think we'll do that. So we'll crack on a wee bit till we get to a straight, make sure there's no traffic, and then we'll do that.
Yep.
Right, okay, let's go. Let's let the fine people of YouTube just listen once we get by this car. Because people seem to stop at random places here and feed the horses. Because it is the country. It leans a wee bit, and then that's it. Sorry. Do you know the reason why I've hit the rev limiter so many times, or a few times? It never seems to sound unhappy.
No, yeah.
There's no harshness.
Just get the wee ting.
Yeah. There's no harshness to the engine note. It feels like it could go another 1,000 RPM. What a machine! Ride's really good as well. No, you would have thought,
Yep, over the bumps.
yeah, you would have thought they would have had to make it brutal stiff to make it handle. Because this road's a good road, but it's quite bumpy.
Aye, yeah.
Not bumpy, but you know, undulating. I think you'd wear your face out smiling driving this. Can we mention how much it is?
Aye, I'm skinty anyway.
£100,000. Oh no, sorry, you get a fiver change.
Aye, 99,995.
And do you know something? See if you, this is the mark of a pure petrol head, because nobody is going to have this car drive by them and go, oh, look at that 100,000. It's not a show-off car. It's a pure, unadulterated petrol head driver's weapon.
Family car.
I think we'll call it like the Swiss Army knife. Right, we're on the straight. Gary, do the bits and bobs. And,
you need to be quick with your changes, maybe.
oh, do I still do the changes?
Yep.
Right.
It's in launch now. So
down here? Right.
So your left foot on the
Left foot on the brake.
hard. You have to pressure up to near 100 and then you can go.
Really? Messed that one up. There's still actually quite a lot of input required from the driver.
But you can put it to auto, then you'll not need to do your paddle shift.
Ah, right, okay. It feels really hard on the car putting that much pressure on the brake pedal. Like, I thought I was pressing it pretty hard, and then I look down and it's like, you're a girl! It's like 70%.
Aye, 100. To try and hit 100, I think, to release it.
Right, okay. I don't know, I think
I've only launched it 3 times.
it feels, in your head you would think this is going to feel really mechanic. Ooh, diesel. It's going to feel really mechanical and unsympathetic. Is that the right word? For the car. But this thing feels like it could take that all day.
Aye.
I mean, do you imagine the load that the drivetrain's under?
Yep.
With it moving this amount of weight this quickly? All under warranty. Wow. Gary, that was very, very, very kind of you to bring this absolute head case. It's just crazy. There's no way you'd be able to describe what this is like without actually putting somebody in it.
Yep.
So, no, nice one. Guys, here comes the YouTube bits. If you have enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. There'll be a button down here for that. There'll be another button up here if you'd like to see past videos. This is episode 14, I think. Yeah, it'd be great if you would have a wee look back and follow the channel. James Glenn Car Sales, buy and sell cars. If you're looking to buy cars, we'll put a link in the description below. Also, if you're looking to sell your car, we won't buy anycar.com, but we might well buy your car, and that's a real web address. That's us. We buy our own stock through our own buying service, and we always give a fair price for your car and base it on the spec, mileage, condition and owners. Thanks very much for joining me in this video. Gary,
bye.
Thank you very much for again bringing the car through, and guys, I'll see you next week. Cheers.